Hey y'all, welcome back to My Dad Made Me Do It. Today we have a few things planned, a few things lined up for the video today. So first off, we're getting a tractor delivery, so that's fun. A Yanmar tractor is what we're getting, and it's going to be coming at some point pretty soon, actually, today. Good night. That dog, I promise you, she's not getting hurt or anything. We are also getting, we're doing some stuff to my dirt bike, so that's going to be cool. We've got some stuff to do that with, and I actually do have a tripod and microphones. I'm just not using them yet because it's just real quick. I'm out here taking care of my animals of a morning, how I always do, and we're not doing anything where I need a tripod or microphones right now. So just quick, just a welcome and letting you know what we're doing in the video. So yeah, I'll see you when the tractor arrives. This is the Yanmar YM347A. It's a 47 horsepower big tractor. It's got the 3-point hitch. As you can see, it's got a third function. I'm not too knowledgeable about tractors because this is my dad's, the one who made me do it. It's not mine. Has both a grapple and a bucket. The grapple's holding the bucket, though, so, you know, there's that. Looks super neat. Super nice tractor. Really nice tractor. The gas tank is locking, as you can see, for a key. And it isn't the same key as it uses to start. This is what it looks like from the driver's seat. Got a cup holder, some compartments, and some hydraulic controls, and your gear shifter, and then your more hydraulic controls. PTO. There's that a third function. I don't really know the difference. This is for your something to do with your bucket, I'm sure. As I said, I'm not a genius when it comes to this type of stuff. Got a lot of cool stuff. It's got this nice little control panel down here for headlights. You got your horn and everything else, whatever those little arrows are. And you got your hazards and everything for driving on the road, of course. And it's just a really nice, super neat tractor that is a wonderful size. And yeah, so that's the tractor, the YM347A. And we will bring it over to our house. He'll drive it over because I don't exactly know how to drive it exactly. So, I mean, I do, but, you know, it's really wet. It poured the rain last night. So, you know, I don't want to mess nothing up. So, when he gets home from work, he's going to bring the tractor over here, and we'll probably end up doing something with it. And I'll film it. So, now, then I will let you guys go ahead and check out the next part of this video, which is doing stuff to my dirt bike. I have a cool new mod that I'm putting on it, which is probably the last mod I'll get for it, honestly, but it's the last one, probably. But aside from like basic maintenance, obviously, this is probably the last mod I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys whenever I put this stuff on. So, this here is my 2004 Honda CRF 230F. I got this. Got a hair. I got this bike for a super great deal. I mean, a phenomenal deal. And as you see, I already have some off-road lights on it, so that's pretty neat. We may put it up on the center stand, but what we're working on is we're putting, well, there we go. These on. Now what these are is these are, well, here, we'll just get a little bit closer here. These are JFG Racing, I believe, from Amazon. Wraparound handguards. I would have gone with Enduro Engineering, but they're like $50 something. So I am going to attempt to figure out how to mount these, as well as how to, well, just how to mount them, really. That's the only thing I got to figure out. Okay, so I feel like the most difficult part of this whole thing is going to be mounting the end brackets here. I don't know about this. These may be a little bit too short. I think it should be fine. I do, however, I want to put it on the center stand. So we'll move these over and get this pulled over here. And we will get this set up on the center stand here. Just like so. And there we go. So we're gonna get into attaching these somehow. I don't really know how to attach them to the ends here, so yeah, you can crack this puppy out here, and I guess we're gonna get to work. Didn't want to do that, but I did. Okay, and yeah, so I guess this is what I'm working with. So there's not even a tool. Well, that's not good. There isn't a tool. It did not come with a tool, so I'll have to find the proper Allen wrenches to use on this. This is probably going to be the most difficult part, actually finding where to attach this. So this pivots, so I could potentially mount it down here. And by doing so, I may need to actually take off the number plate and stuff. So okay, now we need to find a good area to put these in, which would be like right there probably. So I think it can be done. Okay. It's the bigger one. Okay, so I can still move everything. So that's good. This one, I'm just going to leave these spacers on it, and I'm going to try to, I'm going to put these other parts over here for now. Two things. I'm going to leave these spacers on. I'm going to get that put on, and then I'm also going to figure out how to attach them to the end. So, okay, so my ideas were correct. My assumptions were correct. You do have to actually cut off the ends of the grips to actually attach those. So I'm going to go ahead and get a razor knife or a box cutter so I don't have to mess up this knife. Because this is a pretty expensive knife. So I'll go find one of those. So I found a little Stanley box cutter razor knife, and I believe just kind of, yeah. This is the throttle end, so I don't know how that is in comparison. Also, I am using a 4mm for this, and then an 8mm. I'm using a 4mm Allen X type. It's like an Allen wrench, so I'm using a, what size are you? You're 5, right? 5. A 5mm for the other bolts. So I think I'm gonna get these put on here. This. So I actually need this. It would be nice if I had like a table down here, but anyway, this works. Since this is a trail bike and I use it for pretty tight single track stuff, it's good to have handguards. I believe that the washer goes on the, probably on the outside, right? On the inside of it. The washer probably goes on the inside. There's actually a slot in the, there you go, in the actual handguard here, so you can move it back and forth if need be. I believe that's how it goes. this needs to be moved. Okay. Now let's get those other bits and see if we can get it figured out. Okay, yeah. So this is actually pretty interesting here. This bolt, or this nut, is like a cone, so whenever these things go on it, I don't actually know what this does. But this may be like something bigger. Oh, this is probably for this other side, and this one is for the throttle end of it. So it does actually require the opening of this, but this seems metal till you use something like this, and then it doesn't. It's more of like a, I believe it's plastic actually. Okay, so I've swapped angles and I've decided that, well, discovered, not decided, I don't have the right drill bit, so I'm just gonna go back to the knife, slowly cutting the end of the throttle tube. Whoops. Then it should be completely free. And I think, sorry, that was probably really loud. And yeah, I think that it probably needs to be moved back a little bit. Not something that I want to do, but something that I probably have to do. So. I think I should just retitle this video and it be me failing to find the right sizes of anything for however many minutes this has been going on now. There we go. Then I need to cut that out fully to where it'll fit down on the actual handlebar. There we go. Alright. Now then, I'm going to get everything set back in good. Okay, now then. Okay, wow. So it has tightened up. I need an extension. So I didn't need, nor did I really want one this long, but it's all we got, so it's actually look pretty good. This is absurdly long. Okay. It's not interfering with it at all. I think it should have been raised up, but yeah, like that. Okay, now on to the second one. So I actually just want this for now. So I believe that is it for that. We're gonna pop this back on, which may actually need to be cut. I have the bar pad back on, and we're gonna put this back on. Okay. That looks pretty good. I gotta admit, that looks pretty good. And there it is. I think, first of all, the bars are wider than, you know, usual bars are. This one I think is a little bit higher. Why is that one so loose though? It's not that loose. Okay. Well, yeah, I think it works pretty good. And in the end, this has nothing necessarily to do with looks. It's for protection for me. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal how they look, but they work. Okay. So that's it. That is the full build and everything. Yeah, it seems to work all except for I need to move my clutch lever in just a little bit. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because that's not good. That's Phillips head, so I'll just grab this. But it actually impacts the actual thing here. So it impacts this bracket here. So we're just gonna loosen that up and get it moved in. All right then. So that's it, I suppose. Kind of a pain. I'm gonna be completely honest. It was kind of a pain to get everything figured out, but once I did, it was pretty fair. The height on these handlebars, you don't have much height on these handlebars, so they're really wide actually than usual handlebars. They're more like this, where these are wider and nowhere near as high as the newer handlebars. But with that said, I feel like here both works and looks pretty good. So, I mean, I feel like. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I think it's pretty nice. Let me know what you think. And wraparound handguards will be going on all of my bikes from here on out. So I don't have any more bikes yet, but hopefully soon I can get a bigger CC bike maybe. So nothing against this one. This one is great price and everything. But I will be putting wraparounds on all of my bikes that I get. So yeah, I think it looks. Since I lowered them, I feel like it looks better because they were a little bit high, and I don't think they were protecting what they needed to protect. So, yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe if you want to see more outdoors content. We got some pretty neat stuff in the pipeline. I say neat. I mean, it's just outdoor stuff, and I love the outdoors. So, yeah, just go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more, and let me know what you think about this whole setup in the comments below. If you have any tips or tricks for future handguards or future mods or anything. If you have any suggestions for mods, let me know. I'll just try to read every comment that I get. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, hit the like button. It helps out a ton. And if you hit the notification bell when you subscribe, you can be notified next time I upload a new video. So remember, most things that you see in this video, except for this, my dad made me do it, and I'm better for it. I'll see y'all next time.